which is just to let you know. Dear Mom, day 5 of camp is a lot better. The rash on my penis, capital P-N-U-S, is gone. And now I can run. My friends hate when I say eggs, so I'm trying to stop saying it. Love, Josh. Blake Falanga has one letter that made it in to his best buddy, Ted. Hey, Ted, our cabin's really weird. We have a kid who always hides everyone's stuff. The bathroom's called the Kaibo, which stands for Keep Your Bowels Open. See ya! This is that letter that I kept on my answering machine for a few months from Rose. Dear Mom, we got a chance to hang out with our camp sisters. If you got my message before, I'm not a big fan of mine. She's so much older than me, 1. She copies me, 2. She spits in your face when she talks, 3. And 4, she's coughing and sneezing in my face. Plus, whenever she isn't talking, spitting, she's sniffling. And listen to how gross this is. Sometimes it even gets in my mouth when she's I'm kind of scared to let her see me, from a very, very, very sad Rose. A ginormous tree hit our cabin and knocked it down when I was in it. No one got hurt, though it was so scary when the roof fell off. Please read this note to Mom. Love, Juliet. P.S. Please do not be alarmed. Then there's a series of letters, and I only put a couple of them in this book, but where the kids want to make sure that nothing has changed at home, so that the parents haven't sold the house and moved, that the family is still intact, that all the pets haven't died. And here's an example of one of those. Dear fam, hi, how's everything? Any changes in the house? Any new things happening to Shane? How's Zach? How are you guys? How's the backyard looking? Any new changes? Any new floats for the pool? Well, hope you're right. Oh God, okay, this is one, and I would call this in one of those, like, really driving the message home, so the message is not missed. Dear Mom, and parenthetically, Dad. There are a few of those, sorry. I got your letters, and I'm so excited for you to visit. I decided since you were coming all the way here for the play, that I should be in the play. So I'm going to try to be in the play, but I probably will not make the play. I'm really glad that you told me about flippers, not because I wanted flippers to die. It was because that I was happy that you told me right away. I still am pretty sad. So anyway, I will try to be in the play. And I will write you back about it. Love, Anna Linnea. Dear Dad, stop telling me about all the good things you guys are doing. Like the boat going to their house for dinner or the first block party. You made me very angry. Love, your mad daughter. I'm going to skip now to the camp ailments chapter. Dear Mom and Dad, I have a really, really, really bad ingrown toenail, and it's killing me. When we get home, get a doctor's appointment, please. Lots of love, Piper. P.S. See you at the play. P.S. Don't sign me up for next year. Dear Dad, Mom, and Samantha, today I got a rock in my hand, but I didn't cry. I got the rock out with tweezers. And also today, my nose started bleeding. Also, I had to gargle with salt water because my throat hurt. What did you do Sunday? Love, Vicki. This is from a little boy named Dylan, and he's going to crop up again in a little bit, but he is so illustrative. So when you look at the book, you'll find Dylan's great, great, great illustrations. Dear family, and he even has one on the book. This is him on Sturgeon River, canoeing down the Sturgeon. Dear family, today we went on the Pamper Pole. It's a huge, wobbly telephone pole that you climb to the top of and jump off. That in and of itself would have just stopped me in my tracks. But also, my finger got smashed under a canoe. It swelled extra huge, and then it turned green. Zach, the health guy, put acid on it. I exploded with pus. He lifted up my skin, and I could see the muscle in my finger. Now it's fine. Also, we canoed down the Sturgeon. Love, Dylan. Okay. Dear Mom, Dad, Claire, and Kelly, I'm really excited to tell you about all of my experiences, like today, when I almost died in horseback riding. I was barebacking, meaning I was riding without a saddle, when my horse bucked me off and the horse in front of me kicked me 3 or 4 times a minute. I love you, Sean. This is a series of letters from a little girl named Jessica, who, when her batch of letters came in, and it was a thick package, every single one of them belonged in the Camp Ailments chapter. I picked 4 that I'll make quick, that go through 2004 to 2007. July 11th, 2004, Dear All, I definitely have pink eye, both eyes. It stinks. This morning I slammed my middle finger in the door. I can't swim because of my pink eye. Amanda has it too. She got it at the same time I did. I hate the drops I have to put in to get rid of it. I'll be finished with the drops by the time I go home. Yay! But this morning, Lucy let the door slam and it slammed on my finger. It really hurts and it's swollen. I put ice on it. It helped. Love, Jessica. July 12th, 2005. Dear All, Sam tripped on the flagpole and sprained her ankle. She was on crutches for 2 days and she had an x-ray at a hospital to find out it was a bad sprain. Now she's fine and wears an air cast to help it heal faster. She even danced some tonight. But now, pink eye is going around. And Darla has it. We have to wash our hands like 50 times a day, but Darla 100 times. We've all been very careful. I have not had any sicknesses or rashes this year. Love, Jessica. This is August 5th, 2006. Jessica's baby brother Mitch is now on the scene at camp. Dear Mom and Dad, Mitch is sick. I saw him at lunch today because it's Shabbat. He looks terrible, pale, tired. He told me he'd been sleeping at the health center for 2 hours, but woke up and decided to go to lunch. He has to go to the health center at 7 a.m. for sick call or a checkup by a doctor. He also told me to write you because he's just too tired. My throat's been hurting, but I went to the health center and it's not red or anything. I gargled some salt water, but I also have a rash. The nurse said it's probably heat rash, so I'm putting aloe on it. I'm fine though and having a great time. Jessica. This is her last letter from 2007. Today in High Ropes, I did the zip line. It was a ton of fun, even though I got a wedgie. So now what happens is she leaves camp. She's done. She's graduated. Mitchell's there. He writes to Jessica, who's there without her. Dear Jess, sorry I didn't write you much. I just had some powering that went down the wrong tube, and I coughed it up. It took a lot of napkins to clean. Love, Mitch. This is now in the chapter number 3, What I Really Need. So the kids are all, the letters that I was gravitating towards, the kids were about 8 to 16. I would say, this is clearly a girl on the older side. Mom, please send me a strapless bra. There might be one in my drawer, and if not, please go to Limited 2. I'm a size 34, and get me one. I'll pay you back. Please. Love, Carly. Definitely a co-ed camp, I would say. Dylan is back. He now has an illustration, Send Cookies. Dear family, today, this is the kid who exploded with pus on the pamper roll. Dear family, today I got your package. It was a terrible blanket. Please send candy. Also, I went rock climbing, and I got hit in the back of the head with a cricket paddle. I have a big bump, but I'm fine, and I'm really having fun. Love, Dylan. Dear Mom, sorry for the short letter. Send Gatorade powder and keep sending it. Also, a lot of gum. And use your imagination to send other stuff I'll like. But here's some examples. Barbecue sunflower seeds, my flag hat, beef jerky, gummy bears, peach rings, and all the other good stuff. Love you, Quinn. This is a personal favorite. Sorry, Bianca. I love all yours, too. This is a crazy favorite. Dear Mom and Dad, Grant has his own gun. It's a black .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle. I got to try it first period, and to break the gun in, we just took turns blasting it at things. I decided that I don't want a ping pong table. I really want to get a .22 caliber semi-automatic Sign me up, right? Where is that camp? Dear Mom and Dad, camp is great. I accidentally forgot to bring a baseball cap, so can you send me one? Not Cubs. as soon as possible. I need one for the Dune trip. Also, please don't send any of the hats in my room because most of them are really gay. P.S. Socks hat, if possible. Love, Sam. Quinn, dear Mom, please send more food, but not junk. Food like Doritos or something. Thank you so much.